Hello, this is the Provoked Prawn, and this is the Roccat Noz. This is a review to talk about how I found this headset while using it, and the various facets of it. Now, this is what I was expecting, to be honest, from Roccat. It's a cheap, no-frills gaming headset, which doesn't blow me away. Now, when I got it out of the box for the unboxing video, I was initially underwhelmed. I'm not a big fan of 3.5mm headsets. It does mean that it's multifaceted. I mean, it can work on PC, PS4, Xbox, and mobile. There are some advantages. It has a very long braided audio cable which splits, and you have a converter to switch it out. You can take the microphone off. It just comes out and it plugs in via 3.5mm jack. So that means you could obviously use it as headphones. I did think the ear cups are quite scratchy, not particularly comfortable. However, I will say, what sounds like a negative video to start with, these headphones come with this over-ear design, and they make a claim that they are noise cancelling because they're closed ear cups, and I was kind of doubtful because they're not leather ear cups, and it doesn't squash onto your head really tight. So I was expecting that sort of design. Usually, if it's noise cancelling, you don't often find a noise cancelling headset. In fact, I've never seen an active noise cancelling headset, which I always think is a disappointment because it'd be nice to block out external noise. Usually, if you've got anything that claims to be noise cancelling, it's because it blocks out the external sound by having leather ear cups, nice thick ear cups, and it's pushed hard against your head. But this doesn't really do that. It's not loose particularly, but it's not very close. However, it is, as you can see, all the way over my ears, and it does cover a good portion. I've got quite large ears. You can see it covers quite a nice portion of them. And I was surprised by how much sound it blocks out, actually. And it does quite a good job. It also has 50mm drivers, which is pretty decent size. And it is a no-frills headset. It's not claiming to be surround sound or anything like that. It's not wireless. There's no fanciness going on here. But it does, it's got some build quality to it. It has that sort of Roccat build quality. Feels cheap. Might look a bit cheap, but it seems like it might be robust. And it sits all right on the head. It's a bit scratchy around the ears, as I say, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It blocks out a lot of the external noise. It's actually really pretty decent in terms of the game audio that it delivers. I was quite impressed. It's quite rich. There's a rich sound to it. It's quite encompassing, and because it blocks out a lot of external sound, you do get immersed nicely in the game. It's not as good as the surround sound headsets I've tried. I am a big fan of virtual and real surround sound headsets. I really think those deliver a better performance for games, and it's important with FPS to be able to hear where things are coming from. But I was actually surprised by how it performs still. I really felt like I was getting good performance out of it when playing Battle Royale games and other games, driving games and whatnot. And the quality, it's really good. And I think the versatility might appeal to some people. The cable is really long, which is beneficial. I found it a bit annoying, actually. It's nice to have a long cable that doesn't tug at your ears constantly when you're trying to use it. Having this problem where it's, and if you get up, ow, it hurts. But this is connected, so if it does get stuck on anything, that's a problem. It doesn't just pull out, but it's long enough that it's not a nag. The only downside I found is if it can be a bit too long. So I found it getting wrapped around the arms of my chair, or sometimes on the wheels, and that's just a pain. I hate that. But if you were to use it on console or something like that, or if you wanted to go out and about, if you wanted to use it on your phone when you're out, obviously that could run through your coat or into your pocket or whatever else, then and it's fairly understated. There's no RGB or anything like that. I had noticed a very slight creak to it sometimes when you're turning it, but you see the ear cups are quite flexible, relatively flexible, and obviously it all extends and it doesn't go massive, but there's some slight padding at the top. Again, it's kind of rough. I've got this sort of this fibre, soft, breathable fabric. Doesn't really say what it is, but it reminds me of Corsairs and another brand. Can't think at the moment. There's this kind of mesh fabric nonsense. It's just not very comfortable. If you're looking for comfortable headsets, Astro's A50 and A20, but the A50 especially, are ridiculously comfortable, but those are very expensive. As an affordable headset, the Roccat Noz is surprising, I think, is my conclusion. I was really hoping for something mega. I recently looked at the Roccat Vulcan keyboard, the 120, and I was very surprised with that because Roccat has suddenly taken this new high-end approach to keyboards, which was unexpected because most of the keyboards are quite cheap, membrane style, not particularly mind-blowing, but the Roccat Vulcan 120 was really good, and I was hoping that the new headset might be the same, but it isn't. It isn't priced the same either, though. It is a nice and cheap headset. And the sound quality is decent, the microphone's decent, it's flexible. Basically, what you're getting is a decent headset. Decent. That's the conclusion. You're paying, you're getting a decent experience. It's not mega, it's not amazing, it's not going to blow your socks off, but it does, as I said, knock out a surprising amount of external noise. And that, in my mind, is a bonus because it's always good to block out sounds of your fans and your PC, your wife nagging you, whatever else, while you're gaming. And yeah, I'd recommend it. If you're looking for something cheap, cheerful, not over the top, 3.5mm, nice long cable, can be used anywhere, works on a multitude of different consoles and phones and PC and whatever else, and you're a fan of the Roccat brand, then this is for you. This has been The Provoked Prawn. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you enjoyed it, found it useful, interesting, or humorous, or all of the above. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and also drop me a comment and let me know what you liked. And if you really didn't like it, please let me know the reasons why as well, with constructive feedback that I can use to improve my future videos. Any feedback is always appreciated. And if you have the time, please consider subscribing to my channel so you get to see more awesome content from me in future. I'm always looking to grow my follower base and also to keep carrying on producing interesting content on a variety of gaming peripherals, gaming videos, tips, tricks, unboxings, and all sorts of other things. Let me know what you like from my channel and if there's anything you'd like to see more of. Thanks very much for your time. Have a great life.